So what are some of the pitfalls or like early mistakes of some of these small cap companies or folks entering the public markets for the first time? What should they be looking for? And thus, what should an investor be looking for these people to avoid?
Yeah, I mean, a big problem right now, and this is a roundabout way to answer your question, but a big problem right now that's happened for the last couple of years in Canada, and I believe in the States, and we cover some companies in Australia and as well as Europe. A kind of a global issue with small cap stocks right now is the drain that's being put on new investor capital from crypto. And I say that as a full crypto advocate and being heavily invested and interested in that sector. It is something that you have to be aware of. There's a lot of young people making a lot of money in crypto. That money is not necessarily leaving crypto or that sort of ecosystem, but you are competing with that whole new world of digital currency and 24-hour trading. Now, there's things that the market is doing to draw those investors in. There's products that are coming online with tokenized stocks, other RWA assets. You have some 24-hour trading opportunities. So the market in general is working on how to deal with that, but it is something to keep in mind that it's a bit different than it was 20 years ago on, okay, you have people coming up through their 20s and 30s who are starting to make some money, starting to have some savings, then you're able to capture them and get them to become investors into the stock market. It's not quite as simple as that anymore. And of course, we're dealing with inflation. We're dealing with lots of, economic problems outside of the market. So people need to pay their bills, need to buy, they want to buy an apartment or a home. So they're struggling with things that maybe are a bit more acute than they could have been in the past. And it's just a very crowded world. It's a loud world right now. There's lots in the media. There's lots of positive, but there's also lots of negative, lots of fear and greed out there. So you really again have to cut through all that and learn how to communicate with your potential shareholder after you first determine who that person might be and give them a message that will be something that will resonate with them and make them want to follow you along on your journey.